Of course, I'm ready.
Hello everyone and welcome to Santa Claus Village. We are live.
Hello, I'm Dili from Rovaniemi, and actually I'm right here at where the Santa is actually from. So this is a Santa Claus like office behind me, so you can see that. It's actually because of the COVID and there's not much people right now at that moment. So and I think like Santa is very busy right now, actually like helping all the children from the world, doing all the gifts delivering. So if you've been a nice boy, I think you will get a gift as well. So like I hope that you will get something this year. So I will give you a little bit tour about the Santa Claus Village. So I will switch the camera right now. So like we will start from the one side of the Santa Claus Village, and then we will moving on to another. So like if you have any question, please leave it into the comment section, and then my colleague Blondie will answer all the questions, and then she will communicate with you. So please do interact with me. So I would love to hear the voice from you all. So this is I'm gonna switch the camera now. So this is how it looks like. So I will have a little bit like a 360 square, so you can understand how it looks like. It looks beautiful with all the lights and with all the decorations. I come from a country which is I grew up in China, so Christmas, like the culture and then the festival, it's not in the blood of the people who celebrate it. But in Finland, it's such a different atmosphere. So it's my first time actually visit in Finland, like it was 8 years ago. So when I experience Finnish Christmas, it makes all the difference because it's all about family. It's all about being together, and it's all about celebration. So the whole month, this started from the 1st of December. So every day they are basically having all the kind of Christmas calendar, and then they have chocolate. And then the whole atmosphere is just amazing. So there's one old Finnish saying actually saying that it's never too early to celebrate the Christmas. So I think you can get the idea of why Christmas is so important for living here. So basically this is one side of the Santa Claus Village. So this is where usually the experience starts. So there's a parking lot there. So usually when the tourists coming here, they will come with the buses, with the charters coming from that direction. So it's where you see the lights. So and then people will start moving here. And right now today actually there's a little bit snowy, but it's start melting. So there's no snow here. So it's all over it. It's pretty good, like a winter experience. Maybe not the best one, but we hope that the winter will come strong and hard a little bit later. So we walk a little bit from this direction, going back to the main area. So this is on the right side of the camera. This is actually a lot of gift shops. So people would like to come here to get quite many gifts from here. So in Rovaniemi, it is famous of reindeers. I don't know, if you know of, so reindeer anklets, it's actually could make to a lot of decorations. So that is actually what is quite famous in this area. And also we have the shaman culture. So as a shaman, because for the people who live as the Samish people, basically the Indians of the original Indians of the Finland. So those people, they have their unique culture. And then they have their unique experience, so they would like to share the experience in a different way. So, with their crafting, so you can understand that a little bit later when we go to the gift shops as well. So we're going to a little bit to the main area. It's kind of slippery, so I have to be careful. So you can see that there's a sign of the Marimekko. Marimekko is a famous Finnish brand, actually. I think quite many people know that because it's actually international. So it's famous of the Finnish design. And it make unique of the simple and then very different kind of pattern, and make the brand to be very recognizable from all over the world. So it's actually one proud brand of the Finnish design. The Finnish design is quite famous in general. So this is the Santa Claus Village, the Santa Claus office, which I just mentioned you about. So Santa is basically right now working in somewhere, and he's not at home. So unfortunately, we won't visit him today. But maybe next time when we do the live again, I can give him a call, and then Santa will be with us the next time. So I really hope so. But his office looks very great inside, and we can do another ring check on it. But you can see that the blue light on top of it. So the blue light actually represents about the Arctic Circle. So basically, this is the line of the Arctic Circle that will make it as a sign. So everyone comes here, they would like to step. So basically, I am standing on the north side of the Arctic Circle, and then now I am standing on the south side of the Arctic Circle. So basically, like people like to take picture from here because it's a difference. You are now in the North Pole. Well, technically, I'm not in the North Pole anymore, but still, that tells about how it looks like. So this is a tree of international. So there's many like flags from there. There's Spain, there's France. So I don't know where you're from, like from all the like Flokio, like right live subscribers, but I hope that you can find your flag here, because actually there are over like 200 countries every year which is visiting Lapland, so the whole place is viewed to be very international. So this is like the place, but we're moving on to the little bit on the, I would say that west side of the Santa Claus Village. So you can see all the trees, and a lot of trees actually are like making it to be more look like the Northern Lights, because the Northern Lights is a very like how to say unique sight, like the nature things which is happening in Lapland. So I don't know if you about Northern Lights. When you see it, it's actually very magical. I've been living here for about 6 years almost. But every time when I see it, I still feel like, wow. You know, the whole experience make you feel like you are in a different place, and you just want to memorize the moment every time. But it's kind of funny thing. Every time when I take the tourists there, it's always like having some kind of like either cloudy or like the northern light doesn't show up. But every time when you're not taking the tourists, or you're just like walking from the city to one bar or something, and then the northern lights is always there. So it's kind of like a ridiculous thing, but it just always happens. So right now we're going to the reindeer farm area. So this is actually, they do the reindeer sledge here. So you can see that here is a little bit small kota, which in Finnish language. So kota means where people sit down, and then they actually have a little bit coffee or something. So they can grill some makara. You can see there's still a little bit fire in it, but right now the kota is closed. So you can see that here is the sledge area. So the reindeer usually taking people like around the sledge, they go all over, like they make a circle, and then they even go to the city. But you can see the lights from there. It actually looks very northern lightish, like the green. So with the northern lights, usually the base color is green, and then the blue. Also, when you're lucky, you can see pink and then purple as well. But usually people made the pattern as green and as blue, and those are the main colors. So when you see, like when you walk inside, it's like from the A like entrance, when you work inside, there's a restaurant there as well, and then they are quite traditional way. So they make like Lappish food, and with the Lappish local ingredients, it's called kultahove. So it's also quite famous here. People usually go there when they have special occasions. So here we're going to the snow igloos direction, but unfortunately all the snow igloos are now not open at this moment, because right now the tourism season, it didn't really actually officially kick off. So so you can see that this area is kind of totally like a darker from the other area, because it's actually cost quite much to maintain the igloos and make the whole the hotel function. So right now it is not happening. But we're going to the Santa Claus Post Office direction. So we're gonna see some elves there, and then we're gonna say hello to them. And we're gonna possibly send some postcards to the Santa Claus. I don't know, is that a habit in your country? But in Finland, people actually like to write letters to Santa Claus and then tell them how the year has been, and also how is what they wish for the Christmas. So my wish is to get a Lamborghini, but I didn't get it since I probably have been a bad boy. But I hope you get what you wanted. So here comes the first question that I am want to know from you guys is, what is your Christmas gift wish? So in Finland, it's actually sometimes it's very practical. Is you tell your friend that what you want, and then you get it in the Christmas evening. So I don't know how the culture in your country, but and usually sometimes you just you say what you want, and then you get it, and then you have your faked or act surprise face with it. Whoa, thank you! I wasn't thinking of that. But anyway, that's how it usually goes. We are going to the post office. I think we can enter from this area. But you can see the lights. The lights is made of exactly like Northern Lights. I think the Northern Lights actually become the most decoration pattern in Lapland area, because they think that it's beautiful. They think it's magical. And then they think it's it's about good luck. And actually, when I was working here, there was this Japanese couple. They came here, and then they want to make a wish when they see the Northern Lights. So they think that they can have a baby, they're trying to get pregnant, so they can have a baby at the same time. So I can see that there's many believings about the Christmas here. So right now we're going to the Santa Claus post office. I think so. Yes. So now we're going inside. Is the door still open? Still open. Yeah. So now you can see the map from here. So the map actually tells who has been visited here. So basically, this is a tradition. What people do here is when you come here, and then you take one of the a little red color, and then you put it into one part of the place. So that means that this is where you're from. So basically, you can see that almost all over the world, visit here with the Santa, and then this is a very international thing here. What we have in the Lapland, I think the whole story of the Santa Claus is from here with the Northern Lights, and then with the winter, it's really and you can see that this is the Santa itself in the picture.
Hey,
very.
Can you show us where we are on the map right now?
Yes, exactly. So you can see that the whole red area here. So this is, you can see that. So this is our dear neighbor. We always a little bit jealous about them, but they are our best neighbors. So this is actually you can see that this is the Arctic Circle, the red line. Can you see that? So this is the Arctic Circle, and then we are exactly in the middle. So basically a little bit above that. Yeah. So this is where we are right now. But as you can see from the geography, most people are from Europe. Europe is our major customers. But in the last couple of years, Asian countries are very popular as well. So they've been growing very strongly, and also America as well. We are going to the Santa Claus village right now, in the post office now. But you can see that there is a little bit sanitizer here as well because of the COVID. So they like people to be responsible when they travel. Also, I think it's the theme of the Flokero is about responsible traveling. So I think this is something that will be Right, well, so I'm going inside to the Santa Claus Post office, and there's some like elves there. You see that? Yeah, so I'm gonna go straight to them, and then they're gonna talk to you. Hey, hey, Mr. Elf.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing fine.
Yeah, how you doing today?
Excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. Tomorrow, big day.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're gonna help out Santa Claus, no?
I will, yeah.
Oh yeah, so I can imagine. And here's another elf. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow, so that's why we came here with you at the last day of the moment.
Yeah.
So we can get to know like the post office. I think it's one place that Santa is like been because I think Santa always send the postcards to the like people who wrote to them. So
So when people send children and adults send Santa Claus some letters and cards and gifts, this is the place where they end up.
yeah,
And it's over 500,000 letters each year.
500,000.
Over, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yes, that's a lot, and
Yeah.
that's keeping us busy.
Yeah, I always thought that the Santa only works one day.
No.
Yeah, the easiest job ever. Yeah. But can you give me a little bit like a tour about this place? Yeah. Yeah.
Dili, just please be careful because we did not hear everything our elf said. So just be careful to stay quite
Okay.
close to the please.
Okay, so I think the elf can actually take the camera right now,
Yeah.
and you can give it like a. So she's taking the camera right now, and she can tell the story.
Okay, so here you can see some information about the letters that Santa has received. So far, about 20 million letters from 199 different countries. And in Christmas time, in the busiest time of the year, he gets about 32,000 letters per day. And here you can see our post. Here's the fireplace and the Santa's chair, and there's some small exhibition. Only some of the gifts that Santa has received, and there's also a small exhibition of the countries. So it's 199 countries. These are not from this year. There's some letters from this year. Over here. Lots of letters, but this is only just a small bit from the.
Usually it sits.
Well, when he comes here.
Okay.
Yeah, usually he's in his own office.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is and the other side is our shop where you can find cards and different kinds of gift items and our famous post boxes where you can send your greetings either today or for next Christmas. And this time of the year, it will go a year later. So at the moment, we have a box for Christmas 2021. So they will go for that Christmas. So this is Santa Claus main post office.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Elf. And then I think we wish you all the like a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Yeah. So I think we will see you next year, and then hope to see you next year.
Yeah, I hope to see you and lots of.
Thank you very much.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. See you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Blondie, do you have something to say?
I just wanted to thank you, the elf, for the nice visit of the post office.
Yeah, I think they heard it, and they say thank you from the Facebook Live. Yeah.
Nice.
So right now we're working out, and then there is actually one. There's a torni. I think it's a tower. Actually, there's like a tower here. You can see that there's a little bit like artist circle So basically, this also is like a tower which is we made in a long time ago. So in a way that people can come here and see the how our village at this, because the old time the village is a very small place. It's not as big as now. So this one tower it's actually I think 3 floors tall, but you can see all over all the places. But Santa Claus Village in the very beginning, like at the 1980s, it's actually just one red cabin. So it started with one red cabin, which is the family, which is called the Poka family. So they had one red cabin, and then they starting to tell people that this is a great place to visit, and then people starting to come here all over the world because they heard about the Santa Claus is also from here. So this is actually another place I would like to tell you is called Kota. So like the way we had there, but this is like indoor Kota. So basically, people grill stuff there, and then in Finnish forest, there are about I would say that 50,000 of them. So in different places, and usually it's public. So you can just get in there, open the door, but not this one because this is private. But you can get in there, and then you can actually eat grilled salmon there. So in Finland, the grilled salmon is very like a famous food. So people do that quite a lot. So here is a sign in usually the tourist attractions that you have this kind of places. So this tells you where you are, and then where you're from different places. You can see that building is about how far? 1,789 kilometers away from here, quite far. And then there's New Delhi, and the Athens, and then all the places which is near here, and the Beijing as well. So it's all written in Finnish. I don't know how well you read Finnish, but you can try that. But London is pretty easy. But you can hear the Christmas sound there. And this is also goes the Arctic Circle line. Because it's a little snowing, so you can see the Northern Lights tonight. But we will go to the Santa Claus Holiday Village Hotel to see a little bit like how people, when they come here, where they're staying, and then to see a little bit like people who work there as well. So that's the direction where we're going. But this whole Santa Claus Holiday Village has been the center of the Lapland tourism. So Lapland tourism being branded, or like in a way the people, when they came here, usually it's a very good quality. And then it's almost like a luxury, I would say the high end, like traveling, because the life standard in Finland is already pretty high. And then when people come here, and then the whole experience is a little bit exotic because people like to stay in the wild. And in Finland, we have the most is about forest, is about lake, and it's about winter. So it's something that you don't usually experience at the current, how to say, global warming. And then in Finland, there's always a joke about in Finland is you don't feel the global warming so much because it's always cold. But it is getting warmer actually every year. So I think the global warming is true, and then you have to support that. But anyway, we're going to the Santa Claus Holiday Village direction. So there's a reception area. And you can see all the beautiful trees over there. And you see the house which is there. That actually is the original house where they had in the Santa Claus Holiday Village many years ago. So that's like when they started from this one, and then they built a whole village around it, and it become almost like a theme park. And people come here to witness the Santa Claus, and they come here to see how the northern people living here. And it's actually called the Christmas house. And you can see that Santa is opening his arms and then welcoming people from over there. Santa is very, very kind man. Like every time when I see Santa, he make jokes. He asked me have I been a naughty boy? I don't know. Every time when he said, have you been a naughty boy? I said, no, why you say that all the time? But he just always do that. So right now we're going inside. There's a wooden door. And then we are going to the gift shop. You can see the Santa up here. Yeah. It's actually, you can smell the candy right away inside here, because the smell of the candy and then the smell of the scents is just different. So we're getting inside of the shop. And you can see that the Santa is waiting for you over there. I mean, that's how I wake up. I'm thinking about Santa, and yeah. So basically, this is like the place where people usually buy stuff from here. So this from here is a reindeer leather, so which is like very popular around the people. So they do home decoration, and also they do this kind of decoration in like public places as well, with on the wall or near the sofa table. And then this is the Samish culture that I told you about. So here is the shaman drum. You can see from here. So like usually the summer drum is actually made of the reindeer leather. So it's actually really hard to find, and people usually don't like to sell it. But right now it's become a little bit more commercial. So here is the Santa, as like with the Samish, the dolls. Very lovely ones. And then we're going to a little bit that direction. And you have to see that I just told you about the Arctic Circle, and then they have I have crossed the Arctic Circle. So people usually like to make a statement after that. So you know, this looks like the Heineken like advertisement, but basically this is like the statement. And when you wear it in the work, and then people would ask like the story about it. So I think it's pretty fun to wear some kind of text, and people always ask what is the meaning of the text. So you can see that this is the reindeer ankler. So as I mentioned about the reindeer ankler usually go with the crafting. So basically this one is made of the reindeer ankler with the candle holder. So they can put the candle on top of that, and then you can burn the candles from it. So it's very beautiful. So there's many of those kind of ideas which is pop up from this one. And those are all the areas. So we're going to a little bit in this direction. And also, you know, the elf in Finnish language is called tuntu. So I was an elf actually many years ago, and also like because I was at the time actually have a beard, and I was wearing all the costume like that. So actually I scared people away when people visit like our company. And people just like little kids are just start crying because they saw me like the elf with a beard, with a very heavy beard. So for me, when I come into Finland, like it was my Christmas experience when I visited a local's grandma's place. So at there we had the best Christmas dinner, and then the whole experience was exceptional. So I'd like to know, all of the viewers, what is your best Christmas experience? So it would be really nice that you can like either write in the comment or communicate with Blondie about this, so I can know about what is your best Christmas experience. So in a way that, because I think the Christmas is all about experience, is about like how you're living in this with the family, and then how you're sharing stories, and then you have a wonderful time with only positive energies. And I think that's all about Christmas. So right now we're going a little bit to the candy direction. That's my favorite direction. So those are actually the chocolate which is made in like Finland. So in Finland, like the one chocolate brand is very like famous, which is called Pate. So people actually do a lot of this kind of like Christmas shopping with the chocolate. And my personal favorite is this geisha. It's this one actually. This one is my favorite. But we're going out from here now. We're going back to the main square. But I don't know. I think in Finnish culture, it's all about the gingerbread. And then in Finland here, we eat quite a lot of gingerbread. And then usually when you think about Christmas and people usually come to their mind, there's three different stuff. One is gingerbread, like people always think about it. And then the other one is one drink which is called glögg. So it's a little bit like a mulled wine, but it's very famous for the people like who usually either drink mulled wine and then or you drink glögg. The difference of the glögg and the mulled wine is there's alcohol and there's no alcohol. So the only difference is from there. But and then the third one is actually the ham, because like in Finland we don't eat turkey, but we eat ham quite a lot. So usually this ham is go with Christmas theme. So we're going outside now, but you can see the picture from there as well.
It looks very nice. Is it painting?
Yeah, it is painting. And basically the painting is all over the wall. You can see that there's a stair from here, and then the painting goes from here to the up. And you can actually, there's a story right next to you. So, and there's a little bit elves here hanging out. They are a little bit weird looking, so I'm not gonna talk too much to them. And those are a little bit nicer looking. I like them.
Yes, they look nicer.
Yeah. So right now we're going out now. So we're going back to the main square. And that's actually the other area, the hotel that I mentioned about. So this is the Santa Claus Holiday Village Hotel. It's got there's a restaurant inside as well, and it's got the 3 elves. So basically, everything what you can find here from Rovaniemi or Santa Claus Village, there's always either 2 words behind each company or restaurant or everything. One is Santa. You can find Santa everywhere. So if you try Google Santa Rovaniemi, there are going to be I don't know 200 like options from you to select, and then it could be anything. And then the other one is Arctic. So Arctic is another thing, and then possibly elves. So basically the whole brand is everywhere. So this is basically a newly built hotel, and then you can see that there's Christmas tree. Basically Christmas trees is everywhere. And the pine is actually very common, like tree species in Finland. So they can just actually take it from the street and then they can put it here. So you can see that it's the wonderful smell again, actually. And you can see all the trees. And in Finland, we actually don't decorate the trees with the socks. We decorate it with more of the bling bling decorations. And I think socks is usually more of the Western, or like the American lies the way. And then the tradition is we don't actually put the gifts in the socks. We exchange the gifts at actually tomorrow evening. So that's how we celebrate it. Is tomorrow evening we have a home gathering, and then we will actually exchange all the gifts that time. So right now we are at the booking section. So this is for the tourist guests when they come in here to this hotel, and then they can book their service at the same time. You can see that there's some husky there. And then there's also the Northern Lights picture background. I think from this video you can't really see anything, but it tells you about a little bit about what it is about, so people can actually book services from here. So this is like the hotel lounge area. So if you're staying here, this is where you're gonna stay. So there's a bar there as well for the guests. So for me, my typical days goes like after I do the guiding sometimes, and I come here for one drink of cappuccino, and then I go back to sleep. That's like a perfect day. I actually really enjoy being in the tourism industry because you can meet people, you can listen to their stories, and then you can tell stories as well. So the whole interaction period is like a phenomenon. That's why it's like so rich every day. You don't find it boring. It's not like, okay, I have to go to work. I never had that feeling. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to work, like the feeling is different. But yeah, we're going back here. So I think this is going to be our life experience. We're going to end it from here. So before like a Flokio, the Blondie taking over from here. So for me personally, I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So I hope you all enjoyed the experience, and I would like to do this more often in the future. And please write comments in the comment section. Let me know how the experience is feeling from your perspective. And I wish you all the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And Blondie, you can take over now.
Thank you, Dili. Thank you very much. It was really nice to have this tour with you. And so, hello everyone. For those who don't know me, I am Blondine from Flokeo, and you can finally put a face on this voice you've been hearing during the whole tour. So I just wanted to wish you, with all the Flokeo team, a very happy end of the year celebration. Have fun and enjoy spending time with yours. And stay connected with us, because with Flokeo, we're going to have a lot of nice surprise in 2021. So we hope that you'll stay with us and that you enjoyed this tour. Thank you again for following it, and take care.